All right. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? It's been a long time since we played Dying Light. I had a plan for what we were gonna do last time we played. I was like, all right, we'll play this again. We should do all this stuff. Forgotten all that. I have no idea. No, I don't even know where we left off. I don't remember when the last time we played this game was. It was like several months ago, I want to say. Geez, that would have been because we stopped playing this to do Stardew. Because LB was cracked on Stardew. We only played this like 3 weeks, I feel like. I want to say December. I don't know. It's been a long time. So let's figure out where the fuck we are. I've never finished this game. I only made it to the second area, and I kind of just ran out of steam with it.
Showed me where to look for bolters. Great. Nothing I like more than running around the city after the sun goes down.
But like other games came up and stuff. But I'll just run around,
on my way,
do stuff while I wait. There was something I wanted to take care of. Whoa, boy, this is going to be very different. I could probably lower the sensitivity if it's not already. Oh man, yeah, it's already really low. Okay, there we go. I believe we unlocked the grappling hook. Woo! I think that's actually what I need to do. That's one thing I might remember. Hang on. No, go back to my bow. Oh.
Hey, what's up, Spike?
Just FYI, if you need me, I'll be at the ferry station helping Morgan prep the barge.
Cool. Gotta remember all my buttons now. Okay, that's the skill menu. I don't remember the inventory button. It's not you. I think I have things on my mouse button. That's the inventory button. There's my map. That does nothing. Okay. Actually, I do need the map. Quests. We had... There was one guy looking for poisons. I'm pretty sure it's the one I'm doing. Maybe? Yeah, it is this one. I didn't realize that was the story quest. Yeah, one of these gets like a poison thing, and it's like actually the best poison mod in the game. Or like the best one we can get anyway right now. Use kick. Alt is grapple. Okay. Whee! And that got people's attention. Cool. All right. Let's do side stuff first while we wait. Herbs, Sure. God, it's been so long. Don't really need to murder all these zombies. I'll heal up, it's fine. I live at low health. I meant to grappling hook the ground, but it didn't let me do that. Bonk. Oh, did you fall, little buddy? Oh man, oh no. That's so terrible. I think F is the finish button. There we go, just a wait. I can go grab that actually. Survivor died, that's fine. Right, I have a tackle button. F, there we go. It just wasn't letting me take it. Okay. Back to the warehouses. I got all this attention on me now. And then rub the guts on me. Yeah. And now I can just do this, right? Yeah. Alright, it's all coming back to me now. And this one died very strangely. All right, don't grab the roof then, Crane. They're way in over here. Yes. Sort of. Ah, no fall damage. Can I open this from this side? No, of course not. Fine, I'll use the ladder. Woo! I hear the big guy. Take that from you. Take the arrow out of him instead of killing him. Ah. There we go. I thought he was dead. This guy, though. Boy, I am so rusty. All right. Fine, we'll just do this the easy way. I can deal with anyone that shows up, so we'll be fine. Like this guy. Hey, little buddy. Oh, can't get through the wall. You live such a hard life. Just hanging out there. Okay, now what are you looking for? Hooks. Maybe not the most worth it chest I've ever opened. Makes me feel so good at lockpicking. It's gonna be like really obvious. Do I have to like... I'm not really sure where these hooks are gonna be. Ah! The only way to get better at kicking is to do it all the time. I don't know in these boxes. The game has never done that before, so. Oh. I guess they were. Okay. Well, I stand corrected. What direction? Do I even really want to open these doors? Not particularly, no. So. Whee! Nope, why am I not grabbing the ledges like I should be? Come on! Crane! Well, that time it hurt me, great. There, let's do that. Haha! Whee! Whoop. Oh, okay. I thought I just phased through the bus, but no, I was on the door. Woo! Not that way. Okay, now we're going over here. we go. Come on, buddy. Whee! His foot touched the spike, so he dies. I love that. My feet are just so overpowered. Very hard. All right. Aha! I am the god of lockpicking. Not really. Oh. Okay, another gun. Shotgun ammo. Take that. Just dismantle that. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I don't know if that's better than the gun I'm using. Hey, bud. Yep, come on. Whee! It's so stupid. Alright. Oh, there's another one. You didn't see me, though. Whee! There we go. I don't remember how to change my equipment. We're just gonna look at the controls. Middle mouse button is using my equipment. How do I change my equipment though? 2 and 3, okay.
Yeah, good idea. Get out of here before I fuck you up good.
You can't get us all!
Yeah, that's right. You better run.
Woo!
When I say it's over!
Is that all you got? This is it for you.
I don't think I can instantly kill these guys.
You must have been ugly even before you turned. This is it for you. This is it for you.
Yeah, let me give it a try.
You must have been ugly. Get off!
Please, untie me! Don't forget about us!
Working on it, hang on. Got a little busy, man.
Cut me loose!
They told us not to move or speak. They started beating us.
Yeah, they're not the good guys.
Oh God! Thank you for showing up.
Reward? Reward. Oh, $90. Okay, well, I mean, whatever. Arrow. I don't really care what he's got on him. The arrows are very important to me. I know I maybe have left a few in the warehouse, but that's okay. Any other arrows lying around? I don't think so. Okay. They're like right next to a safe zone. Why couldn't these guys help? Useless. Oh.
I have your hooks.
Ha! Incredible! We have underestimated him.
Well, we can hardly be blamed for that. Look at him.
Are we done?
You're done. We have work to do.
And when we're finished, we'll leave some zip lines up for you.
Yes, we know how you primates like to swing from the vines.
They're so nice. Is that what this... I went to interact with the box. It was like co-op mode. Nothing. I don't remember the box being important to that. But it's not. Whoop. Let's go back here real quick. I need to do... What are we doing now? Okay, I can do that. Right here.
Glad
Hello.
you made it. Go see Kurt. He'll explain everything.
Crane, that dynamite of yours, I'm making it into an anti-personnel bomb. It'll mow down the infected like a harvester. I'm going to combine it with firecrackers and a load of shrapnel, but I'm missing a few things. Starting with a suitable casing. A battery from a truck would be perfect. There's this big truck on the overpass. Well, it's hanging over the edge of the overpass.
Oh,
But
okay. Well, I
you're
can do
an
that.
athletic type, huh? You'll be fine.
Okay. Before I go and do that, I forgot my water. I'll be right back. Put my candle right in the cornhole. Perfect.
Don't be putting candles in your cornhole.
Look, it's too late. It's already happened. You can't stop me.
It's done.
If I want to put candles in my cornhole on my birthday, I can.
Your birthday cornhole?
Thank you, F. The only reason I waited here rather than go in the hatch, I really wanted to know if I could look at this clothesline and go, hey, Delilah, there's a clothesline out here. Oh my god. Oh my god.
There's a clothesline.
This has that whole big moment, and then I'm just like, there's a clothesline. I'm waiting to just run into poison gas again, too. Just immediately die. I'm worried about air. All things to worry about in Alien Isolation. You know, I don't think this game is very fair.
I'm Bumblebee. I'm Bumblebee. Blues, 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 blues.
Oh, that's got my attention.
I'm hitting you with the baton.
That's got my attention. That's got
I want to know what the game's gonna do when I kill him.
That's got my attention.
Don't think I'm gonna last much longer. Don't think I'm gonna last much longer. Don't think I'm gonna last much longer. Don't think I'm gonna last much longer.
He seems kind of fine with it.
Don't think I'm gonna last much longer. Don't think I'm gonna last much longer. Don't think I'm gonna
Jesus Christ.
Holiness will be pleased, and you will be.
Okay. Sorry, my phone is having a moment. Carlos, that looked problematic. So your bones like it. Okay. Boy, everything's going real slow on my computer. I don't know that. That transition looked terrible. And this game's kind of hitching when it loads things. I might need to restart my computer, but it's not a big deal in this game. This happens anyway. Oh god. What just happened? I've never had that happen to me before. What just... I didn't even get to process that at all. Did it like kick the door open and explode? Okay, well, that was cool. I didn't know that could happen. That's literally never happened to me before. Am I just not climbing things because of like... No. I know I can do that. I don't know, for some reason I'm just like not mantling like I should be. Of course there's a big guy. Hi, zombies. I'm honestly not afraid of you. Come on. Bonk. Hey, little buddy. Yeah, you climb this bus. Oh, trying. He's trying. Yeah, you want to try too? Aw. Look at him. We put in so much effort. What am I doing? Where is this battery? There it is. Hooray. Hi, Moobs. How are you today? Can I use that as a zip line? Yeah, there's a yellow thing on it. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. Whee! I need to go with this guy. Give me your better explosives.
Okay, so we've got the casing. Next, I'll need some metal scrap from the junkyard to use for shrapnel. After
like
that,
specific metal
I
scrap?
need sugar and some cables. Try the shops or warehouses. Bring them back, and you'll get a bomb that'll blast 100 infected at once.
Sold.
You need like specific junk? No. Household supplies, metal parts, power kit.
This should take care of the shrapnel.
Good job.
Sugar. Not these cables, all right?
Look, I just have all this stuff on hand.
We've got
I'm a
everything.
walking hardware
Give me
store.
some time. I'll let you know when I'm done.
Cool. Okay. I woke up late today too. I slept in. And by slept in, I mean I woke up at like 2. I need to start fixing that though. Okay, I can use that, I guess. Market. Or I've clicked so many things. Body's not happy today. You're not the only one. To the end. Oh, right, okay. Okay, so let's do these turn-ins. Well, let's look for this guy first. I feel okay, but you're not the first person to tell me that your body is not happy today. Not even the second person. You are, in fact, the third of 3 people.
Since you cannot hear dog whistles, we are forced to communicate with you directly. You are ordered to come immediately.
This is Crane. Is that you, Tolga?
He wants to talk to us. Well, I don't want to talk to him. I repeat, you are ordered to come immediately. That is all.
You know, in a lot of ways, I relate to them.
Right.
Is that the bomb one I just did? Oh no, okay. Back to this quest. Am I even logged into Epic? No, I'm not. Sure, well... let me know when you're ready, and I'll do the whole thing to set it up. If not, it's fine. I don't mind playing this game by myself. You don't need to feel obligated. Oh, right, wrong. Yeah, burn Walmart. Stuffed turtle. No, no. No.
The bomb's ready. Come on.
Okay, I'll see you there.
I'm busy. They're not a way in through the roof? Oh. I thought there would be. Boo. Okay. Well. Whee! I love that you can grapple the floor. I've been in this building before, I thought. Whatever. Yes.
Is this all you wanted to be, Nassim? We used to be friends. You bastards! I'm not telling you anything! No problem, Nassim.
Right, it is an interior map. I was like, I know I've been in here before. What is my best weapon? Oh, okay, they're both okay. Lock picking hard. Okay, well. Sure. You could search it, but there's nothing in it. Keys. Well, that would have made it easier. What is the... what is the flashlight button? Or is it an equipment? It might be an equipment. I'm gonna check anyway. Flashlight is T, okay. The other one's the equipment's the UV light. That's right. This little walk animation.
Shit!
I'm infected? Okay. Could not back away fast enough, I guess. Had some kick. Yeah, that was a way bigger explosion than I thought it would be. And it infected me, and I don't know how to solve that problem. Let me grapple the floor there. Here goes concrete. Nope, not that door. Okay.
Who the hell are you?
Your brother's paying me to find you.
Oh, well, you've definitely earned your money. But Osman is in danger. Rice's men know where he is now. It's a lot to ask, but could you take him a message? Tell Osman that he's got to get out of there, and that he should meet me at the Red Wall stash. He'll know what that means.
All right, I'll tell him. Now we'd both better get out of here.
Now I'm either gonna get there and I'm gonna need to fight the bandits, or I'm gonna get there and he's gonna be dead. Oh, well. This is, populated. At least I don't need to escort the guy. Go back to my bow, actually. Where did the other one go? Oh, there you were. Oh, airdrop. Where's that? On the other side. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in time. Oh no, it's right here. I did. Hooray! Okay, now off to the marker. I follow the road. Okay. Now, what's gonna be wrong when I get there? Whoop, whoop. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. And smear guts all over me. Delicious. I remember this construction site.
You can't get us off! Who's this guy?
Hey, buddy. They might have to deal with the zombies I just called over here. Yeah. You just shoot at the flashlight. God, how many bullets you gonna take? No, the zombies didn't even show up. Go the other way. No? Can't search him? Fine. Hey, buddy. Did a thing.
To be a dead man. I thought maybe you'd sort me out. Raisha's men got your brother. He talked before I could get to him.
So Nazim is dead?
No, he's all right, though you're both short a few fingers now. Anyway, he says he wants you to meet him at the Red Wall stash. He said you'd know what that means.
It means you didn't double-cross me. You're a straight shooter, Brecken's guy. You want to join me and my brother?
Yeah, no, I'll just take my pay.
Fair enough. I promised you good. This is good. These keys will open 3 stashes in different parts of the slums. If you can get to them, they're all yours.
Are they gonna be marked on my map?
Brecken's guy.
I'm just gonna take all your stuff. You don't need it anymore. Okay. And then $1,000. No, I was like, this is the way out. Gotta be a cool like shortcut. You attracted a bunch of zombies. Go underground. No, they couldn't get over the bus. I see. Ah. Oh geez, I just I fucking whipped him. Jesus. I have keys to places that I don't know. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to these guys. It's a bunch of turn-ins. I mean, they're the same place as the quest I was just tracking, but whatever. Hello, zombies. A great day to be zombified, I guess. I ran out of stamina. Honestly, I thought I would grab the thing. You think I'd have learned my lesson by now?
Can you see us? We're holed up in a bus, and we're completely surrounded by infected.
Okay, Kristoff, I can see you. I'm gonna get you out of there, but the first thing I need you to do is stop cranking that engine. You're just drawing them in.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
Now stay put and sit tight. I'm gonna secure the area.
Do you need help?
Negative, Kristoff. Stay with the wounded. That's an order.
Please tell. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I was hoping more of them would show up, actually. Whee! I feel like I had the vaulting move. Let me check my things. What are even the abilities that I have? Yep, sliding. I don't have the leg breaker. Dodging, grapple, brutal grapple. Yeah. Drop kick, yep. Yep. I do not have vault. Okay. Escape, instant escape, and reversal. Tackle. Expert. Okay, I don't have anything that's like too crazy overpowered for that. Grappling hook. Okay.
Get off me.
Nothing was on you. Alright. And bonk. Fall down. On the ground. Alright, shut this. Oh, he's on fire. I was like, that sounds like something big. Oh, I gotta go inside. Because there's the power box. Yes. And just these fuses I carry around with me.
All right, I've secured a safe zone.
Never been so scared in my life. Is it always like that?
Pretty much. Yeah, but you kept your head on and you saved those people's lives. It's not bad for your first time out.
Thanks, Crane. But if you hadn't shown up, we'd all be dead.
How do you think your dad would feel about that?
My dad? Oh no, did he send you? Look, I'm not going to go back. I can't. I'm not working for Rice and his butcher squad.
Look, I'm not asking you to go back.
Well, that's what my dad wants, isn't it?
He wants you to be safe.
Yeah, working for Rice. How safe is that?
It isn't. Sooner or later, they're gonna kill him. But if I can get your dad to stop working for Rice, will you hang up your running shoes?
You're asking a lot.
Yeah, you could make weapons for Brecken. God knows they need them, and you'd be saving your dad's life.
Okay. Get him to join me here, and I'll quit being a runner.
Well, that was easy. What if you just make weapons for me instead?
Get off me.
There we got...
To make a deal.
Haha, you can't climb here. Hey buddy, what do you got? Anything good? Bow doesn't get any better. Exploding arrows. Very expensive. I have tons of money though, but I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm gonna buy... I don't need to buy arrows. I can just make them. I don't need you. Oh, you can't climb up here. Okay.
Here he comes. Must avoid technical terms. Keep the concept simple.
Skill point. Yay, for agility. I don't even know what I want out of agility. Level 17. I need 24 for that. Damn. Okay. No, I need that. Don't really need that either. Those might be helpful. This would help me kill more zombies, though. Like, this is kind of canceled out by the grappling hook. So let's grab Vault. Okay.
Hey
Bye.
boys, what are we into this time?
Do you understand what a battery is?
Tolga, you're overwhelming him. Inside the engine compartment of a bus is a heavy rectangle.
I know what a battery is.
Okay, we need bus batteries with marine-grade plates and rated at 1300 CCA or better.
CCA means cold cranking amps.
Obviously.
That's a pretty big battery.
Yes, easily 50 to 55 kilograms each.
That's equal to several large rocks. He's American. The metric system makes him angry.
We will need 3 of them.
Oh, you can use your brute strength. We know you primitives are keen to show how strong you are, to demonstrate physical prowess.
You think it will attract females?
Ugly and stupid, what else does he have?
How does he live like that?
Who knows? You have your instructions. Go do your, interpretation of them.
They're so nice. Hello.
I just want to talk.
Try listening. The first bullet goes over your head. The next one goes through it.
Stop it, Edward. You don't want to scare off someone who might be willing to help us.
We don't know this arsehole from a plate of falafel.
Don't argue with me. Let him in.
Seems Errol wants to talk to you.
There won't be any trouble.
Do I look worried?
Scared to death.
He's perceptive. Come in, come in. I'm Errol.
Kyle Crane.
I wasn't expecting that
This is my
out of a
niece,
mission I was
Lydia,
doing.
and her son Aaron. Do forgive Edward, but he's completely right to be worried. We're being pursued by some very ruthless men.
There's something oddly familiar about you.
There should be. The campaign spent a lot of money putting my face all over town.
Of course, you're Errol Hassani, governor of the province.
Governor of nothing, but Rise has decided that any political figure is a threat to him. So he's ordered my execution. They nearly killed me once already. That's how I lost my leg. And it seems they haven't given up. A squad of his thugs has tracked me to my last safe house in the slabs. Edward was just there. He says they're searching the area. It's only a matter of time before they show up here.
Sounds like you got quite a problem.
I would pay you very well to resolve it.
You know, people say a lot to me.
Trust me. What I can offer you can't be found anywhere else, at any price.
And I'll think about it.
Is it words? Is it hope? Okay, well, we'll get to that later. Right now, I'm gonna grab a battery. Whee. Whoop. Whee. We've actually been to the bus station before, where we killed like 1 billion zombies just standing there. Well, that worked out for me. All right. Bus batteries. Where do buses keep their batteries? Ah. I don't even see this person. Nobody likes you. Ha 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 ha. Whee! Where's the other one? There it is. Oh. I was trying to be able to run on those cables. Alright, what did I attract? Just a bunch of normal zombies? Bitter guys over there. here. Here we go. I mean, they didn't really track that many zombies. Okay, well, I can just leave, too. What is this? Oh! 5 keys! For a stash. That has chests in it I need to lockpick. So why not? Nope, other way. Yes, got it. Well, 126 isn't so bad. What can I craft with it? Wrench Kiss? Okay, which is... Does it tell me the stats on it? No, of course not. You know what? I'm just gonna drop it. I don't really care. No, we'll dismantle it. That and this one too. Anything under 100, honestly. Let's just get rid of it. If I need to craft a better gun, a better weapon, I will. But like right now, my feet are my best weapon. And I'm just not gonna pick up weapons anymore. Is that good? Nope. Nope. I don't know if those are gonna take up an extra spot. I know I had a bunch of them before. Alcohol! And... oh, that was just a... I can grapple the floor there. There we go. $182. I want that back. He just kind of like puked in his suit and died. I feel kind of bad. Remarkable baseball bat. Yeah, bye. Grab that. There we go. Okay, now no more weapons. Anything else in here? No. Okay. I mean, that wasn't a bad stash. Oh, yeah. You wanna come at me, bud? Come on, bud. Let's go. Woo! You too. Woo! Hup. Whoop! I didn't realize she climbed from over there. Woo! Alright. I'll use a med kit, fine. That, that whole fight could have gone a little better. Do they, like, keep them on the outside? Do I go in the bus? I don't know where the battery is. Let's do this. Will they all light on fire walking to the car? Yes, they will. You know, this is the kind of thing I like about this game. Just roasting zombies. Okay, now I want you guys to climb up here. Hi. Oh, that's not how I expect you to climb up here. Oh, he didn't make it. He just missed entirely. Okay, now that you'll be able to get closer to the fire. Can I hook? Alright, last one. Batteries. Whoop. Disrespect. Will the fireman light on fire? I feel like night's already here, but alright. We're gonna have some problems with this. Yeah, I can't kill those guys yet. I don't even know if you can kill them normally. But I don't want to lose all the stuff that I just threw on the ground. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. I will just gather experience. What if I do this again? No, they don't light on fire. Oh, look at him, got the zoomies. There's so many of them here now. Can I... do I have the things to make more firecrackers? I gave away my all my things. Yeah, make more. I literally gave away all my household supplies. Let's pitch one way over there. We'll attract them, just not that one over there. Okay, that's fine. We'll check this bus. If I can anyway. Whoop. Okay, yep, they're up front on the inside. There's still lots of zombies here. Oh my god, why would you do an airdrop at night? Well, I'm not going for that one. Where'd the... Oh. That's gonna be way far away. Actually, it's not that far away. Oh, it's got a UV flare next to it. That's cool. I didn't know that. I don't usually grab them at night. I don't actually know what hit me. There was nothing behind me on the mini-maps. It wasn't like an important zombie. Oh, the things on the ground are gone. Okay, that's fine. Anything else hurt by UVs, or just the ones from the... Oh, I jumped over it! You wrecked, idiot! But the little hop that got me over it was... Okay, I think this was the one that needed to be picked. Yes. Happy driver. Imagine bus drivers having like little mood magnets on their the front of the bus. It's like if they're in a bad mood, they can just tell you. Not in that one. Did I just check this one? Yes, I think so. And this one was the first one I checked, so I need these two up here. That's a lockpick one. Also a lockpick one. Okay. This one's gonna be better though. As long as that guy doesn't come back, we're good. Oh, nope. Other way. There we go. There we go. And now we go back. They're closer than I thought they were. Where's this guy? Whoop. I don't know if they can they were react to my flashlight or not. That's something I don't remember, but that's okay. I'm just gonna assume no from now on.
Here are your batteries.
Better check them for bite marks. Well done.
The batteries?
No problems with the counting part of the mission?
How much more do you need to do on this project of yours?
None of your business. Goodbye.
Fine, don't tell me. Let's do this one. He's gonna be really far away though, right? Not really far away, but that's fine. Actually, hang on. What is the time? No, I was hoping to get his attention before the night wore off, so I could like escape a chase. But I went unnoticed, so that's cool. Leveled up my survivor level. Whee! What does that do for me? Grappling hook. This weapon will more effectively score more critical hits. Okay. Time you use a crafted weapon, the elemental effect is increased and you deal more damage. Sealed crafting. Fence traps. God, no wonder I didn't. No wonder I went right for the grappling hook. I don't care about any of these things. Camouflage and a camouflage attack, really good. Trap bombs. I don't really need the better prices either. I don't use the trap. I don't care about any of this. Boosters seem like okay, but I don't do any of these things. Yeah, let's just do this one. Why not?
You got a bomb for me?
I've got the prototype. It's on the table, ready to be tested. There's a barricaded tunnel nearby. It's chock full of volatiles during the day, but at night it should be pretty clear. You won't find a better place to test a bomb.
Okay, I'll try the tunnel and let you know how it went.
One more thing. Remember about the firecrackers. The bomb will go off as soon as they're done popping. That's how much time you have to get the hell away. Good luck.
That's not a lot of time. Something tells me I'm actually going to be disappointed in this bomb. It can kill like 100 infected. They're usually pretty spread out. What if I don't plant it at night? What about that game?
All gone in a heartbeat.
Excuse me?
Would you look at me, friend, and think that man is a success? No? I do not blame you, but I am. You see, I was. Almost every gasoline station in Haran I owned. And when they announced the Global Athletics Games, it was supposed to be like a windfall. Like winning the lottery.
That didn't work out, huh?
Well, look around you. What do you think?
Really, Crane? Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, Crane.
Decent place to live. Maybe a little backward in some ways, but we got by. And then we won the bid for the games. Oh, all the
I wasn't expecting story time.
Average citizens were supposed to become wealthy, and the wealthy, well, we were supposed to become kings. I am no king. All the dreams we had, the plans we made, gone in the blink of an eye. And it wasn't just successful entrepreneurs either.
The government filled all our heads with golden promises. Are you a window washer? An appliance repairman? A ditch digger? The games will transform your lives. Your world will change. Yes, our world changed. Sure enough. You take a good look around you, friend. You take a good look and you tell yourself, I must appreciate what I have right now in this place. Because it can all be snatched away from you in the time
you almost done. I gotta.
Your eyes.
I feel for you, man. I'm gonna take this thing in the box, though. Everything was taken away from me. It robs him. I mean, I don't know that it's his box. Alright, well, have a nice life. Hope things work out. Don't die. They're gonna make me wait for the night. Woo! Okay, so, maybe he's right. Maybe I should wait. But how cool would it be if I did it not at night? I would be such a badass. I didn't think there'd be so many.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And now I don't exist. Just need one camouflage. Oh, I do have other arrows. I can't believe you lit that car on fire. Here, I want these back. Thanks. Do I have... What flares counted as UV? I guess maybe they don't. They should. They don't think they should. I think they should. Portable safe zones, yeah, but not like against volatiles. I don't think. Well, now I can test that at least. Hey guys. Oh, they are like UV flares. Haha! Who needs nighttime?
Hey, Kurt?
I'm here, Crane.
It's no good. It's not working.
Not working.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's unexpected.
Was that the acid on the ground or whatever? Jeez, that killed me so fast.
Surgery should do the trick. First,
First, open the casing by making negative terminal post. Peel back the casing along the incision line to reveal the trigger wiring harness. Now, check the solder on 2 green wires and the 3 red ones. I'm betting
I have absolutely no idea where this tunnel is now. Completely lost my bearings.
it's the green wire. I was drinking when I did them, which I now realize was perhaps irresponsible of me.
There we go. Oh, okay, I'm on the other side of the wall now. Okay, so let's do this. And, aha! Nope, okay, well, I tried. Nope, alright, well, I tried. And so we climb. Or, you know, hurt myself. You know, whichever. I don't actually think I can go up above it. I feel like I should be able to. But no, I can't even go. Yeah, that's just a invisible wall. Okay, well, gotta go all the way around then. Like, that looks walkable. Nope, absolutely not. Yeah, okay, well, had to try. Not that tunnel. I don't think. I went down this way. Okay. Alright. Try this again. Oh.
He said rice is the time. You better think twice, runner. Do you feel lucky?
I mean, not terribly, but...
Don't be like that! Come on down, let's do this! Now, you're just...
Hey, that's like all the points I had from dying. Alright, give me arrows back. Empty! Useless. What does he pay you guys?
Whoa, that did it.
Blew up the nest and the barricade. All right, the tunnel's now passable.
Hey, I told you, my friend, if I build it, it's going to explode.
Can I now
Come see me, and I'll give you the blueprint.
loot those volatiles that were in there? I mean, there were only 2 of them, so I guess that counts. I didn't even know you'd be here. Oh my god. Grab the arrow. There we go. Looked like there was stuff over here too. Yeah, like what's on the other side there? Oh, guess I'll never know. Maybe there's another tunnel. Haven't really been able to go here, so. Alright, Kurt, give me the blueprint so I can make larger bombs. And then not use them, because I really have a bad habit of not doing literally anything in this game but kicking people.
This is for you. I've also modified the case a bit. Cans instead of batteries. Smaller bang, but cans are easier to find and to carry.
Alright, thanks, Kurt.
So now I can make my own grenades. Yep. Is that the same as like the improvised grenades or whatever? Are they like what exactly would be different? I have a new quest.
What do you got?
Someone must have turned the antenna on. We're picking up signals from all over town. One of them is from Hansen's group. Hansen used to run security at the tower, but he thought the building was too vulnerable. He wanted to move everyone to a new location. Of course, Brecken wouldn't have it. So him and some others up and left. We never heard from them after that, until today. You can hear for yourself.
We're all dying. Oh.
There's been an accident, and we need help.
Close enough.
I'm concerned who might be listening, so I can't be specific. Please, come quickly.
It just repeats.
Does Brecken know about this?
He said until we actually talk to someone, he doesn't want to risk sending a runner out there.
Alright, maybe I'll go out and have a look.
I'd appreciate it. Hansen ran a tight ship. I can't understand how things could have gone wrong with him in charge.
Sure. Where are the slabs? Because I have another quest there too. Oh geez, way up there. That's 3 quests up there. Oh, just south of me is a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go over there then. Check that out, grab some more side quests. Oh, that was a flare. I had the grappling hook. I'm just so used to not switching off the grappling hook. And I can't switch it while I'm in a camp. Because you can't do fucking anything when you're in a camp. There we go.
So,
West.
at last you are here. I sent for you days ago. Are you always so slow? Perhaps you are resistant to my summons. Good. The strong ones are more difficult, but always so much more worthwhile.
You must be the witch.
Such prideful contempt. But of course you do not believe in such things.
Look, I'm here because I've been told that you have an ability.
You want to know how I walk among the Immortui without drawing their attack. Is that not so?
Huh? Is it possible?
Yeah,
For
smear your
you?
guts on them.
No. You are far too crude and ignorant to obtain such deep knowledge. But there is another way. Something I could make for you.
It's fine, I'd be willing to trade.
Just some
You are
zombie
only
goo,
here
rub it all over
because
you.
I wish it. And it is my wish that you have this ability. You will need it to be of service to me. Tonight, you will go to the caves while the volatiles are out hunting. Collect as many black mushrooms as you can carry. And I will use them to prepare a tincture for you. That is all I require from you. For now.
Okay, we'll probably do that later. I wonder if that's going to be one of those things that like a booster.
Turned on the antenna towers.
What do you have? Fastball special? Absolutely buy a blueprint. Why not? Is chemicals the same as household chemicals? I mean, I'll buy them anyway. I got tons of money, I don't care. I don't need anything else. Okay. Where am I going? Labs. What else is near me? I have a quest turn in right here.
You Aziz? Ryan sent me.
What happened to Assam?
What do you think?
You guys take a lot of chances out there. Look, I've got everything but the phenyl nitrate.
And you don't have what I need, and that's not gonna cut it with Ryan.
What can I do? The courier wrecked his car in the tunnel last night. He's with Assam now, and your phenyl nitrate is stuck in the trunk of his car. You wanted to go get it. Because there's no more in Haran. That's the last phenyl nitrate anyone's going to be seeing.
What's his car look like?
White, I think. That's all I remember, white car. So you're really going to do this?
Ryan doesn't like to be disappointed.
You must be pretty tough. If you don't die doing this thing, I just might have an opportunity for you.
You and everyone else. I take that. Quest? When was that? Ah, yes, okay. Back that. Here we go. Where is it? Oh. An A tunnel, not even like a specific tunnel. One of them I just blew up. So I hope it wasn't in the one I just blew up. Be disappointing. Well, not that tunnel. Where? Ow. Over that way. Okay, well. white car. Where, oh my god, everything's on fire. Can't leave you guys alone for 10 minutes. Gosh. Just everything's on fire. Also, if he crashed his car, I feel like it would be like against the wall or whatever, but no, these are just stopped cars. None of them? Gonna be by the guy, the big guy, I bet. That drops a wash. I'm not gonna go for anymore. I thought this would be quick, but it's not. There should be some arrows in the wall here. Yeah. It's right here, yeah.
Come on, I got your phenyl nitrate.
Oh, fantastic. Bring it here.
What do we got in here? Nails, plastic. Plastic is good. A note. That's it? Okay. Then we go. Or not climb the bus. Let's see where that drop is. Is that? I can make it there. It's gonna be a fight though. Nope, didn't make it in time. All right, just as I thought.
Back away. This doesn't concern you. God damn it!
Oh my god, I'm such a bad shot. There we go.
Hey! Help me out, please!
Hey, buddy. Come on, you're fine. You're not gonna be fine for long, though.
I need to catch my breath. Thank you for what you did.
Thank you for attracting a bunch of zombies to this location. Okay. Keep hitting R to like reload.
Now I can receive transmissions from all the districts.
All right. What do we got on the map? Anything nearby? There's a cave over there. We need to go there at night, though. It's the tower, and then like the rest of them are like way up here. Okay. What time is it? 11 a.m. Okay, that's gonna be a while before night happens. So let's go to the tower. Yeah.
Talk is working better.
Thank you for that tutorial message about firecrackers. I had no idea. I know it's been a while, but damn. And drop all my stuff up that quartermaster too while I'm here.
What do you get from a zombie during the winter?
I don't
Thanks
know.
for the supplies.
I don't want to know.
So you beat Rice to the airdrop, huh?
There's so many.
Now that's
Some kind of winter
impressive.
infection?
I don't even need these points. They don't give me anything. Take all this stuff. You can keep the weapon though. Don't want it.
There's a lot to be done around the tower.
Still hate that this elevator door is just a normal door that leads into an elevator. That's so weird to me. I don't like it. It just feels unsafe. Like, what if the elevator's not there? You just open it and huh?
You're a lifesaver.
People make do. Whatever, it's fine.
Done with him.
I've got a better idea. Bring him this instead. It's Dialavon, a sleeping aid. Let him cook up a batch with that in it. It'll send Rice's goons off to Dreamland.
I don't think Rice will like that.
Probably not, but they could use this sleep.
And there's no more phenyl nitrate, so I guess he's out of business either way. And I like your thinking, Amon.
And down we go again.
There's a lot to be done around the tower. Hope you find some time.
Volatile gone? Yeah, okay. It's like, oh, I was gonna punch it to death. Whee! Oh god, it's really struggling. Okay. Was just sliding too fast, I guess. Oh man, come on, come on. Pow! Got another one coming. Oh, it doesn't know where I am. Okay. I love this grappling hook so much. I keep coming back to this tunnel now. You gotta be careful of that shit. Whatever that is. Toxic acid.
Open the door, Ryan! You don't open that door. We're going to set fire to this place. Who's this? You want to burn alive? He's a dead idiot! Kill him! It's not worth dying for, Ryan! Getting tired of asking nicely! I'm not done with you!
You can't get a fall.
They like don't even know where I am anymore. That one volatile outside is like, hey, I want in. I hear noises. I was hoping they would be able to climb over, but I guess this is a safe area. This would have been really funny. I'm gonna hate it when they start having guns. Are there more? Yes. Whoop, whoop. Just the one.
Ryan, it's me. I got your stuff. Open up.
Thanks. They were just about to torch this place.
Who were those guys?
Competitors. There's no more phenyl nitrate left in Haran, so they were hoping I'd got my last order. Here's something a little extra for coming through for me. Guess this is gonna be my last batch. Pleasure doing business with you.
You know, take some advice. After you finish your deal with Rice, why don't you go somewhere else? Don't stay here.
Way ahead of you, pal.
Yeah, I don't think you are.
Alright. Next side quest. It's now noon, okay. Slabs. There's quests all the way on the other side here. There's that. Then there's a new quest way over here. Oh, herbs as well. Okay. So yeah, let's head that way. Got a long way to go. Yeah, it was a safe zone. Okay, I didn't even see that when I jumped in. Grappling hook. That was a much longer. Just hi everyone. I'm just here for the couch. Just a short break. Don't mind me. Nope, I gotta aim like way higher with it a lot of times. Oh, car alarm. Oh, I thought I'd grab the wall. They seem like they're having fun. Maybe catch my breath before I do that. Oh. Into the garbage. I do kind of wish that wasn't like a whole animation that played, but that's just me being impatient. Alright, now I gotta go north probably. Whee! Yep. Grappling is crazy. It's such a... It just changes traversal so much in this game. Whee!
And this is Fatin. Stop eating termites off that stick and get here immediately. Was that simple enough? Yes, but you are holding down the talk button. And who told you you could use my radio?
The same person who told you you could eat my sandwich.
You were supposed to make lunch for both of us.
Make your own lunch, you Cliff Notes intellectual.
The slow slide down the wall. I don't think I'm gonna be able to climb up there. There's probably gonna be another invisible wall. Let's heal up and find out. Nope, that might be trail there, actually. No, there's definitely gonna be an invisible wall here. Yeah, I can't even grapple to anything up there. Whoop, yes I can. Nope, visible wall. Alright, around we go. Entering dark area. I don't think so. I disagree. It doesn't feel very dark. Oh, there's another quest thing over here. Okay, cool. That just reminded me of Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow on PC is broken because it used like video card specific things. I believe like Voodoo driver stuff.
Oh, it's you again. Look, you can tell Rise that he can bite. Hey, what's that?
But the shadow maps don't exist, and the dynamic lights don't exist.
About. No more food scavenging from now on.
Or something like that.
Well, I still can't figure you out, but here's your prize.
So you just cannot trust what the game looks like to whether you're hidden or not. Yeah, we did it.
Radio signals are stronger
Ow.
now. I will kill you.
Oh, hey, you guys are actually here. I wasn't expecting that. Binoculars, storm mode. Binoculars for the fishermen. Sure. Why not? Why not?
Good to see you again, Mr. What's his name?
Crane, like the mindless machine that lifts heavy things.
Just tell me what you need and I'll be on my way.
Duct tape.
I got plenty of that.
We need 10 rolls of duct tape.
I don't know about that.
We need 10 power cables.
Duct tape.
Cables!
Duct tape.
Cables!
Duct tape.
Look, I get it. You need both.
Precisely.
Precisely.
And that concludes talking to you. Get going.
Well, I've got duct tape apparently, and I've got cables apparently.
10 rolls of duct tape, 10 cables.
You've done well, Simeon.
You are performing far beyond your capabilities.
Of course, they say to improve your game, you should play with someone better than yourself.
Clearly, contact with Tolga and I has significantly increased your intelligence.
So, you are welcome.
One more task and we will be done.
What do you need?
There is a military base on the other side of the collapse bridge. You will zipline across to it. Using the borrowed intelligence we have imbued you with, you will find a military-grade mobile sonar unit. Bring it to us.
Bring it to us.
Mr. Dahl will want to see you as well, so please, use some deodorant and try not to drool on yourself so much. All right, get going. Watching you is painful. Is that moss growing on you again? Start moving.
Maybe he'll move if we look away.
General relativity states that all things are in motion, but somehow you are not.
I get it. You want me to go? Jeez. Like they had a bunch of jokes written and they just had to fit them all in. Okay. We're gonna go up this way because I believe the other settlement over there had a turn-in. You know, I would just like to leave the safe area. That's... There we go. Now I can grappling hook. Oops, did I hit tab on accident? Why am I not on my bow? Problem solved.
I'm in your debt, my friend.
Thanks, what do you got? Okay. Well, geez, why did they go over there?
I fucking got it!
Save your life again. Where am I going? I'm close, okay. Vroom. Pretty sure there was a turn-in over here. I don't want the shield either. Okay.
You did it! I can't even begin to thank you enough. What's your name?
Oh, camera guy.
People
Right.
are going to know about you.
Look, my name doesn't matter, because you're still not getting out of here. No one's getting out of here.
But then why'd you do it? Why risk your life like that?
I thought you deserved a chance to prove me wrong. Good luck, Fallon.
Yeah. Thanks. You too.
$2,000. God. Man, the one thing I feel like I don't need in this game is money. I've got $48,000. And like nothing to use it on. Nothing at all. Just, there we go. I'll spend my money, okay? Game, I don't know. I don't know what else to do with it. Just waste it. Throw it into the sun, I don't know. Let's see. There's the military base. Yeah, we've actually been there. I wish I could fast travel. But, alright. To the bridge. This safe zone was the climby safe zone. Oop, oop. I'm not sure why over here exploded. Oh, I guess there was an exploded guy. He walked into fire? I don't know. I don't know. It happens out here. Oh, I didn't think they die. Okay. And I whoop. Aha! Now there's gonna be so many zombies. Get away from the exploding guy. Oh, jeez. Oh no, I've run out of stamina. Oh god. Okay. Wait here. No, I can't grapple over there. Alright, well. So much for the easy way. I guess I had to climb again. Remember when parkour was in every game? Just this shit all the time. It didn't really go away, did it? Okay, now I remember really struggling here. Oh god. I don't know how I saved that. That was incredible. Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta. Whoa, god. I didn't die. But that was really fucked up on that. All right. I forgot there's giant holes. Yeah, it's definitely easier than doing whatever I was trying to do. I can do the same here. Hup. Go. Like, I didn't see it from the eye adjustment part. Just completely forgot about that. The thing I don't like about the parkour stuff in games, and it's a really dumb thing to really be kind of like upset about, because like it does help guide the player too, but just everything is so conveniently placed to be climbed on. And I'm not the only person that is bothered by that, I know. But it's just really funny to see that. I don't go that way. I need to... this way. Other side. And zip line this way. Whee! Oh god, why did you do that? Why, Crane? Why are you like this? Why did you let go? I'm getting really lucky with not falling to my death. I mean, I did fall, I just barely survived, but not falling to my death. Okay. Right. I went here. Hey, Crane, don't let go again. There we go. Come on. Yeah, I'm in the right spot. Can I track that? I am... Okay, I'm searching for something. Got it. And... Can I... Blue screen.
Found it. It's Crane. I have your sonar unit.
Sonar? Oh, we don't need that now. Who told you we needed it now? Where did you get this idea? Get off my radio, Fatin!
Just let me know when you need it. Crane out.
Honestly, I thought the explosion would have killed them all, but... Ah. Oh god, well... Okay, I didn't know how I was gonna get back anyway. Okay, quest. Is that a pickup? How far can I grapple? Oh boy. I wanted to grab the thing, but he wouldn't do that. Now I'm where I wanted to go anyway. Speedrun hacks, strats, hacks. Thanks. They don't even like acknowledge me. Maybe we turned it and I never picked it up. Can that be tracked? Is that a... No, I just like if I find them. Cool. All right. So we've got a thing there, but I can't. Right, so if we follow the road, the big highway, then we'll run right into it, and I'll grab that stash. I don't think... it might be nighttime by the time I grab it, too. And we can go to that cave.
And I thought I was alone when I hear this. Hey, you looking for a fight, fuckhead? Now you're just making me mad. God damn it!
Come on out of the bushes.
I'll fucking gut you.
All these 2 arrows out of your face. You know, good on him. He survived 2 arrows to, you know, to the face. Or 1 arrow to the face, I guess. Anyway. What did I do this for? Probably nothing good, honestly. A pouch. Let's sell that stuff. Okay, follow this big major road. Maybe not this side of the... this side of the tunnel. So much screaming. You're just on fire. It's okay. I guess some zombies can deal with fire and the other ones can't. Oh, can I not go through this at all? I thought it was the same tunnel that I went there on, but no, it was not. There a way through here? Yes. Ta-da! Hello. Oh, I was hoping to get the camouflage off. Come on over here. Over here. Let's go. Hup. Camouflage! $300. That's not bad. I gotta go down. Up. Over this way. Up, 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 up. Oh. Oh, I stand up when I grapple. Okay. Oh, this place like I've been over like a bunch of times. Hooray! More lockpicking. power cable, nails, firecrackers, electronics. Okay, worth it. Zombie statue. I'll take crafting supplies, even though I don't really use them. More duct tape, because I just gave away 10 rolls of it. Should sell my junk next time I'm near a vendor. There we go. And this is the junk drawer. Oh. Where's someone? The one that's not locked has a fucking gun in it. It's less damage though, which is interesting. Mine's the police rifle. It's 184. Probably uses the same ammo. Yeah, but it's What is 137? And this one does 137. Eh. They can both live there for all I care. Okay. Now we go south? Yes, for the cave. Right? Just like directly south? Yeah. I feel like running on walls gives me agility points. I feel like I remember doing that to train it up a little bit. Like slow, like really thin surfaces. Is this the dungeon? Yes.
Spike, it's Crane. There's a building here covered in quarantine tape. You know what it is?
I sure do. You were looking at the original quarantine Ground Zero. The first infected were moved there from the hospitals when the outbreak started. Things fell apart pretty quick, and the building was abandoned. It's chock full of biters, but it's also chock full of supplies. Even Rise's people haven't been able to crack it.
Yeah. Those places suck. A lot. When I was doing one on my single player game, it was not fun. It really was just terrible. They just constantly spawn. And I eventually ran out of ammo. My bow was not fast enough to kill them all. It was ridiculous. Am I just on the wrong side? Nope, because I can't go further than that. So where's this cave? Is that it? Kick the flower. With my... Now I'm thinking about it, very tiny feet. Okay, well, found the cave. We'll come back to that at night, which should be pretty soon. But I'm actually gonna pee real quick, so it'll be be right back.
I'm not screwing around with my head hugs.
Did I take my chances? I'm gonna take my chances. Oh my god!
Holy shit, you got freed. He's chasing me.
Holy shit.
Let's go.
I wasn't expecting that. Holy shit.
Oh jeez. Oh lordy.
Oh, you're together. There's no way I'm saving either one of you. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, you're more likely to get the hatch.
You got a bot in chat.
I see that, but like, what the fuck does that even mean? Upgrade your channel on rebrand? I can't parse that. I don't know what they're trying to tell me. Yeah, the like it's delicious.
Upgrade your channel.
I'll delete that in a second. That's too funny. I don't know what that even means. Also, like, lol's 69. Like, what? The hatch! We did it, team. Everything.
Please, call me Klaus.
Will you stop doing that? It's
Oh, fuck. Oh shit, that got me. I'm gonna say I don't know what else that would be. Wait, that's not Y. What is that? Have we seen that before? We have. D. L. C. L. O. Oh my god, you actually did it. You're the best. Enjoy the rest of Close to the Sun. Fuck off. It really is. It's just like the Ovaltine. They fucking got me. I don't even need to finish that. I got Kloss and then I was like, god damn it.
It's dead. Remember the breathing.
No, my brother! No! Paul, no! Oh, fuck. Okay.
We'll get him back.
Alright. Now we wait for nighttime. There's a watch button. I was just thinking about that. I don't remember what it is. Like, isn't there a watch button? Like, look at the fucking time? No. There was. Could have sworn. That's fine. I feel like there should be. Yeah, whatever. Cause like it's right there. Literally on my arm. Yeah, we've got like a little bit of time. Just farm up some points while I'm here. Ma'am? I wish if I was near like a like this, I would just throw them over the wall. But no. Oh god, that's useful for all these medkits that I use. But excuse me. Oh. I didn't realize I killed him. That was so hard. The hardest lockpick ever. All of that for $75.
Get off me!
Sir. Oh no, it's ruining everything. I can't. There we go. I'm leaping off of them. I'm not kicking them. Can I just like smash wood through this though? That was pretty weird. Alright, we are getting really close to nighttime. Like... Can I climb through this window? Oh, I can. What? That was a skill. Aerosol. I don't know what I use aerosol in. I'm sure I have a thing for it. I don't remember. Hey, lockpick. A single lockpick. There we go. I'm glad you made it back in time, yeah. Welcome back. Alright, now we go into this cave. Yay, food. What kind of food? Oh, there really are none in here. Interesting. Oh, but there are like regular zombies. What do zombies do in water? Do they just die? It feels that way. Alright, now this one was blue for some reason. Jersey Mike's? Okay. I'd be honest, I don't think I've ever had Jersey Mike's. There's the mushrooms. I was not looking for them on the wall. Okay, I'll use a medkit this time. Whoop. Oh my god, they keep doing the airdrops, but I'm not in a good spot for them. Don't know how many mushrooms this witch wants, but she said as many as I can carry. I think that might actually be everything. I don't see anywhere else to go. No, it wouldn't. No, it won't let me up there, for sure. No, that airdrop is really far away. I guess that's fair. You do kind of have to, like, rate all of your food options now based on if they have good gluten-free. Oh, I haven't picked all the mushrooms. That is literally the quest objective, is pick all the mushrooms. Done growing underwater, I'm imagining. Where? Why is that not showing up as a thing I can grab? I like that it stopped making noise. I'll just keep doing it. Does that count? Nope, there's still more. gluten allergy policy. I mean, it's good that they're like they take it seriously. Do they all glow? Try this again. Look for like glowing mushrooms. Oh, okay, I grabbed them all. Cool. Okay, now I can leave then. I honestly could not tell you, obviously, not something I have to worry about, if any restaurant around me has a good, like, gluten allergy policy, or, like, even anyone that has, like, good gluten-free options. I know some places that have, like, a couple of gluten-free things, but it's not common. I think Domino's up here has a gluten-free pizza crust, but you have to pay like $5 extra for it. And that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. All right, witch lady. What? Oh, I'm not actually in the safe zone yet. There we go.
This tincture will give you some ability to be among the Immortui. It will not last long, and it may disturb your senses. Solutions of greater potency can be prepared, but they will require more powerful agents and greater risk. Now, you are ready to serve me.
What do you want?
From you? Why, nothing at all. I will never ask anything of you, runner. You may go about your business and do exactly as you think you should. A man of free will. But the truth is that you will always be doing my bidding. Even now, you are under my complete control.
I don't know, ma'am. I don't know if I believe you.
I will summon you again when the time comes. Go now.
And I level up
Enjoy
again.
your
Yay.
illusion of freedom. You may leave.
It is surprisingly hard to find good gluten-free options. I'm not surprised by that. But it is surprising how few options there are. Like, you'd think that there'd be way more, but not at all. And it's always like one thing on the, or like two things on the menu. Like, it's really not a whole lot. Yay, elements do more damage. I wonder if that also works for arrows. I'm gonna take it. This needs level 25. I am nowhere near these levels. Yeah, that's true too. We add gluten to a lot of things. Just like sugar. Surprisingly, people were like People are always surprised by just how many things have like added sugar in them. Go to prison. Then we did that. Anyway, I'm gonna go, I guess, to the slabs. I'm running out of quests. So northward. And you know, it's like, it's good that gluten-free options exist. So like, there's that, but man, there should be way more. Why did it light on fire? Why did it light on fire? It was an arrow. Hi guys, I did save your life. You're welcome.
Bless you, runner. If you hadn't come, we'd have been dinner.
I thought they could have voice lines earlier.
This is for
Gotta
you.
go this way. I guess the real problem is like, there aren't really many good ways to replace gluten. So it kind of makes it difficult to do, like, alternatives. And I'm sure, like, food blogs have already covered, like, here's what you can make that's completely gluten-free, and, like, trying to make, like, a whole cuisine out of it. Probably to varying success, I imagine. Oh my god, please. Let me have this. There we go. Oh my god, batteries, electronics, heck yeah. This is the other stash, I guess. Really struggling on this lock. There we go. If I had to go gluten-free, I would absolutely hate it. Like, that's like my, I won't say my whole diet is gluten, but like they do add it to many staples. Like gluten and soy sauce would ruin me. I would also miss pizza, but like I use soy sauce like every day. All right, now I need to go north. I want to level up my combat skill here. Actually, to do that, I could probably just... Ah! Honestly, didn't think it would explode. I maybe should have, but I didn't think it would explode. Hey, binoculars. Probably for the better that you can't eat donuts. But if you want to, like, you should be able to have that option. Didn't kill me this time. In fact, it barely hurt. Come on. Now the ones that die in the fire, do I get credit for those? No, I don't actually. Oh, yes I do. Come on. Come on up. Come on up. Come on. I know you want to. Yeah, come on. More the merrier. In my never-ending fire. No, alright, I think we're running out. Woo! It's so much easier to deal with looting things when they're turned into little bags. Into the fire! That leveled it up pretty quick, actually. $25 on a dozen donuts actually does not sound that bad, but like I have to deal with Canadian money. Oh, okay, she just died. Okay. All right, move on to the next group as I head north. Is there another trap here? Maybe? Nope. Another oil puddle, some electric thing. I actually haven't had donuts in a while.
Listen, the entire outer structure is electrified.
That's Hansen's trademark. He was the first to rig the electric traps. He's got a real knack for it.
Woo! Yay! Alright, we're getting pretty close to leveling. What am I doing here? Come on, give me the level. There we go. It's like we're like right there. Okay. Already have takedown. Absorb even more damage. I don't know what I was gonna take here. Ground pound, two-handed weapon. I want that. Do I need a weapon for that? I need a one-handed weapon. Okay, never mind. Not as useful. Let's take that. Thrown weapons are fun. I don't know if that counts arrows or not. That door was already gone. What the fuck? What just happened? They just reassembled the door and busted out of it again. The showmanship on display here. I'm gonna camouflage myself while I loot. Okay, give me the arrows. I want all my arrows back. More goo. There's my arrows. Hard to see anything when I've got the goo on me. Whoop. I was actually right next to a generator? Yes, I was. Well, like, the only place we have to get donuts here is Tim's, and I don't know... Like, I really have no idea how much a dozen costs, but, like, 25 does not sound, like, out of the question to me. And maybe it should, I don't know. But 25 Canadian is, like, 15 American. Plastic. That's the one thing I'm kind of low on, actually. Not that I cracked anything.
I'm gonna shut it off.
That is though speaking of donuts, that is something I was thinking of spending all my Tim's gift cards on. I have like $300 in Tim Hortons gift cards, so like why not $300 in donuts? Ow. Goo! Now I can unlock the door at least. If it's locked in, it probably is. It's not! Oh, well, you know. Thank God. I was so worried about having to do this whole thing. Alright, last generator. I would just love to walk into Tim Hortons and be like, yeah, I would like $300 in donuts, please. And I want to pay in gift cards.
Spiders finished him off. He's been dead for a while.
What about the others?
I'll let you know when I find something.
Oh, fuck. That was just through the wall. Switch gun, switch your weapon. There we go. Thanks, Crane. I'm fucked. God damn. I hate that he's hitting me through walls. I knew it was going to explode. I had nowhere to go. I couldn't get out fast enough. I was under an awning. Probably wouldn't be the strangest thing that happened that day. I guarantee it would have been. Tim Hortons is not an exciting place. None of them. 0% of Tim Hortons have anything interesting happen at them. Like, you can't even really compare Tim Hortons with, like, Dunkin' Donuts or, like, any other donut place. It's so ingrained and ubiquitous to Canadian society that it's just normal thing. Only normal things happen there. Now, I'm not saying I would be the first person to spend $300 in Tim Hortons gift cards at one time, but, yeah, it's just such a... Tim Hortons is just such a normal thing. Right, no grappling hook. Their coffee pods are terrible. As someone who doesn't drink coffee, so is their coffee. So you're getting the true experience. I actually used to get tea at Tim Hortons, not coffee, and their tea is okay. I actually don't hate their tea. However, they make their tea the same way they make their coffee. A lot of times, which is to say, in a coffee pot. And it sits there for a while. A lot of times you can get tea, like, not if you get like a special tea, like if you get like Earl Grey or something, it comes with just like tea bags in the cup. and that's fine. But if you get like their steep tea, just the orange pico stuff, it is sometimes it tastes like an ashtray. It's not good. And that's when I stopped getting tea at Tim Hortons. Anyway, these people are all dead. And I'm investigating the area. I have made note of them all being dead. Is there a specific thing I'm supposed to make note of? Oh, the wedding photo. That's sad. Oh, whoa, fuck, my god, Crane. Why are you like this? Jesus. No, not again. Oh, that was easier because I ran into something, but boy, that was a thing. Hi, Zoe. I'm okay. That was what am I supposed to be making a note of here? Will it tell me the blurb, maybe? Oh. I need to figure out what the accident was, I guess. Now. Is it not up here? Did I climb up all up here and didn't need to? I don't know why I'm locking this. I don't need anything in here. I just want to, like, when I get to the next area, I want stuff to just be like, oh yeah, this will be like $80,000. Like justify my money. I have no idea where to go. Okay. I don't think that would have supported my weight. Grapple into that windshield. Can I check the front door? Nope. Wait, I think I remember what I needed to do. Hang on, leave me alone. I don't think this is actually gonna be it. However, the other generator where was the other generator? It was this one.
Get off me.
Did that. Not over there. Is it here? Yes. There was the body was there. Okay. Do I have to look this up? So I don't see anything down here anymore. I'm just fucking Batman. Yeah, where do I go? Okay, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Total security. Dying Light. Yep, okay. Roof, using scaffolding or grappling hook. Next to the door of the southern building on the roof. Oh. That's a texture.
It seems we've run out of options. 2 weeks ago, Hansen fell off the scaffold right after switching on the security system. But now the entire building is electrified, and we've been trapped up here ever since. No one's responded to our distress calls, and we've run out of supplies. The only thing left is some cyanide that Hansen thoughtfully brought with him. Anyway, given the choices, we've all decided to go this way. There was talk of trying to go cannibal, but then we'd just be smarter versions of biters. Better this way. Besides, how smart are we for allowing Hansen to leave us stranded up here in the first place? Thanks for finding us, whoever you are. Sorry for the mess. Seraph Hassan.
Jafar,
Okay.
I found the rest of his group. They're all dead. They killed themselves.
Why? What the hell happened?
It looks like Hansen switched on the security grid and then fell. The rest of his people got stranded on the roof with no way down. Looks like they eventually ran out of supplies and decided to cash out.
They couldn't get into the building?
Well, it seems Hansen had the only key. Guess he didn't trust anyone else.
No, Hansen never trusted other people.
Yeah, it's too bad they trusted him.
Thanks for going out there, Crane. Jafar out.
Now, I am not an electrical expert, but I know, one, rubber-soled shoes don't conduct electricity, so, like, most of them are probably okay there. Two, wood does not conduct electricity, and they got tons of that. Not that they could, like, build a ladder and climb down the whole thing, but, like, I don't know, I feel like they had creative options. I would have just killed myself. Only one of them had to get down to turn the generators on. Like, all this stuff that doesn't doesn't conduct electricity up here. I mean, to be fair, like, getting off the rooftop to this maybe not be the best option. But, so, like, let's say, look at these idiots who killed themselves. They could just get off the roof, simply jump. No, it's like... But, like, I don't know. I feel like if getting through electricity was the problem, I believe they have solutions here. You know, just throw enough garbage over the side in blue bags, and then you can just jump out however high you want. You can land on it and be okay. Anyway. Sad note to end on, but it is 8:30. Got a lot of side quests done, but, like, I don't know. I still like this game. There's still a lot to do. We've only still seen the first map. There's 2 other maps, I think. 3 other maps. I think there's 3 or 4 areas. I don't remember which. And then, like, obviously the DLC stuff. But speaking of a texture, what is that, like? It looks like a floor from a Doom level. Holy shit! What is? Oh my god. That's so awful. Do I have my settings on high? Some of these textures have just been really bad. Shadow map size. Yep, NVIDIA view distance. I have anti-aliasing off, obviously. They're not, like... Oh, texture quality's high. That recorder thing? Oh my god, okay, well... I guess to be fair, that is a very, like, high-resolution texture. It's just a terrible texture. It looks just like gooey mud. Or like brownies before you bake them. At some step before you bake them? I don't know. Anyway. Look at the city. Yeah, that's it for me. Let's see. Tomorrow, hopefully, we are going to be doing Outbreak, File 2. The usual crowd should be joining for that. I actually didn't ask. I'll post an announcement if no one can make it. Z's kind of the one I'm worried about. I didn't ask at all. And then Monday is going to be back to Yakuza 0. I have been grinding off camera with Yakuza 0. I have leveled up a bunch of girls for the Hostess Club. I have done a lot of the collecting materials. I have the best armor in the game now. I am ready to... I don't have to play Outrun for the Electronics King. I look that up. So I could not get 5 million points in Outrun. And I hate that game. It's not fun. Though, it's weird to think of it as a precursor to Cruisin' USA. And I think that's neat for Outrun. But I don't have to do that to do the Electronics King. So I'm ready. I'm poised to do that when we get there. I didn't get any new fans. I'm not ready for a rival battle for the Cabaret Club. I might do that over the weekend just so we're ready for it. I can just move on with story stuff. So I can play the Cabaret minigame as little as possible. So we've moved up in the world. But that'll be Monday and Wednesday. Then Thursday, because I canceled yesterday, will be... I did not cancel for Armored Core reasons. I really didn't, even though it came out the same day. I did buy it. Thursday will be, again, the end of No One Lives Forever. And then we'll do another vote to see what we play on Friday. How is Armored Core? It's great. If you liked Armored Core like 3 and Armored Core like 5, it's pretty good. It's kind of a mix between both of those. It's still simplified, but it's not so complicated where it's like an impenetrable spreadsheet of numbers that actually don't mean anything. But a lot of the numbers are just recycled so it looks like the older Armored Core stat stuff. And it's a lot of fun. There's still like the quick dodge and stuff from 4 and 5. The only thing that is a big change, that I don't know if it came in 4 or 5, because I have not actually played 5, but there are boss fights. They have worked their Soulsborne stuff into the game. So there are repair kits now. You get 3 of them per restock or whatever. But it's a lot of fun. If these controls could be ported backwards to like Armored Core 2 and 3, I would love it. I don't really mind the quick dodge so much. But the thing with the quick dodge in Armored Core, at least to me, there are no iframes. So you can't just like dodge through an attack. You actually have to like dodge out of the way of an attack. So that is a big difference between it and Dark Souls. I don't know if I could recommend it for literally anyone though. I don't think I can recommend it for people who like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. I think it's too fast-paced for that. And not as like methodical in the combat. It can be, but not really. And I don't think I could recommend it for people who really liked old school Armored Core, because it's, again, way too fast paced and not as like super complicated. I don't think there are like really good multiple solutions to a lot of the problems. Each boss fight has a gimmick to it, and then anything not a boss fight is an absolute walk in the park. I'm loving it though. I'm having a lot of fun. Also, if you can avoid it, don't get it on PC. It runs like shit for very many people. In fact, my game runs so badly sometimes. It seems to be different different stages, but if I'm running it at 60 frames per second, it runs everything at like 55, 50, and then will dip down to like 25 when things happen. Granted, I mentioned earlier my computer's been doing some weird fucky stuff anyway. I don't know if that's the case. I might restart my computer and see how it runs. But in other stages, it can keep a stable 30. It will never run at 60 frames stable though. It will, even the main menu cuts down to 55, 50, and just hovers around there, and it'll like hit 60 and then dip down again. It does not run very well for me. I did pirate it. Like I own it. I own a legit copy. I bought it. I pre-ordered it. I have all that stuff. I did pirate it to see if it was the DRM, like easy anti-cheat, was getting in the way. Maybe it was doing something in the background that it shouldn't have been doing. That is not the case. So I deleted that whole thing. So I don't know if I could recommend people buy it right now. It's not in a good spot to me. So there might be some patches. There might be some workarounds found. I would wait on it, honestly. And that's how Armored Core is. No, because most AAA games these days are actually very good on PC. It's even From Software's older games are better than this. Like Elden Ring runs really well. Dark Souls 3 runs really well. Even Sekiro runs really well, even though I couldn't really run it on my old computer. But it's the same problem I had with Sekiro, where the game doesn't look that advanced. I don't know what is causing the problem. It is not stressing my hardware. Even though Sekiro was, but like I don't know why. But this one, like my CPU and GPU are running at like 30%. It seems to be really heavy front ending on how it does CPU threads, so it might be really limited by single thread performance, which it doesn't. I look at all my threads, and then even my first core is like runs at 80% sometimes spikes to 90%. But it's not good. But if it does run well for you, it's a great game. Okay, let's see. What game are we going to play next Friday? What's going to be up for the vote? We've got... Man, since I put down this list, it really feels like I'm not... Since I've taken things out of this list, it feels so short. We've got Dawn of War 2, Don't Starve Together, and Risk of Rain 2. We haven't seen Don't Starve Together, actually, ever in a vote. Yeah. Honestly, Baldur's Gate is fantastic. I think I have some problems with Baldur's Gate as a story, but as a game, it's great. They really have allowed you to do so many different things and have thought of things that like normally other games wouldn't have. So it does feel very open-ended. I don't know how much that really sticks with it though, because I think a lot of the feedback they got was just for Act 1. But I'm in Act 2, nearing the end of Act 2, and then I just stopped playing it to play other games. But yeah, Baldur's Gate is definitely worth the investment. It's also multiplayer. There's a huge variety of things you can do. I would say it's probably worth the money over Armored Core. So I hope they patch You'll literally never vote for Don't Starve Together? Do you just... What did it do to you? what did Don't Starve Together do to you? Sorry, so we're not sitting in like dead silence anymore. I played Don't Starve. You hate that game? It's too hard? I played Don't Starve. I didn't get very far. I've never played Don't Starve Together. But what if it wasn't a terrible experience? Like, what if you played it and it went okay? Does this even look better with anti-aliasing on? No, not at all. Not at this distance. We never survived one full night. Really? You never made it past the first day? Okay, tell you what. I'm gonna re-roll. You hate it, and we'll vote on it. I know... I honestly, I know how these votes are gonna go. Most of the time, since I only have like 4 people that vote. Like, one with Don't Starve Together. If you hate it, I'll re-roll it, but also... there's like a fuckload of DLC for it that I don't have. But I know like Gleam is gonna vote for Risk of Rain 2. We might end up playing that again with this vote. So I'm gonna leave Dawn of War 2 and Risk of Rain 2 there, and I'm just gonna get a different game up. Okay. So what are we gonna replace it with? I'm gonna take the same slot, and we'll just see what we end up with outside of Don't Starve Together. And we've got... We've got Overcooked. Okay. Watch it, just won't vote for it. Yeah, I mean, already replaced it. That's fine. I'm not incredibly interested. I don't even know who else owns it. So that one was just on there because I knew it was a game. I know I own it, but I own like none of the DLC for it. I don't know if the game is fun without DLC, that kind of thing. So whatever, we'll just replace it. So we've got Dawn of War 2. We've got Overcooked, because we haven't played that in a while. And we've got Risk of Rain 2. And we'll see how that vote goes. All right. That vote will go up Monday. And with that, I need to go feed a cat and make my own food. So, thank you everyone for joining me. Got a lot of side quests done. Tough choice this week. Some weeks are weird. I think I might add more games to the list. I would love to have things suggested to me. Preferably games I own. I wish I had a list of like all the games I owned that people could look at. But I believe my Steam library is public. Though I own things not on Steam too, and I don't know if I can share like my Epic library. I have all the stuff that you get for free on Epic. But I will actually look into a way to do that. I know I can export my library from Playnight. It's not well supported. I had a hard time doing it, but I know there's a way to export like a list of my entire library, and I might just drop that in a Google Doc and post it on the Discord so people can, like, if people are interested, look into what games are there and what games like other people own, because I want them to be multiplayer games, right? So other people have to own them. I believe I just added, when I first did it, I think I just added games that Gleam owned. Because he has, obviously, he's the largest library out of all the friends I have. But I'm open for other things too. Even free-to-play games. Farming Simulator's free on Epic. I don't think it's free anymore, but it was free. Yeah, I did pick it up, I think. The game that's free right now is Homeworld, the Deserts of Karak or something. I've had that on my wish list for a really long time. But yeah, that just switched over yesterday. I grab every Thursday is when Epic switches their free games. and I usually pick them up Thursday or Friday. But anyway, no, I will gladly take suggestions. You got it today through Prime? Cool. I don't have Prime. There is a, speaking of, I will probably bring this up more now. There is a suggestion thing, a form linked in my little Twitch bio. Please suggest things to me. I don't, whatever it is, games, things I should do with the stream, whatever. I will gladly take any suggestions into account. But that's why it's there. So if you want a game added to the list, I think we already had 2 of them in there. For one of them was for Parsec, I think. Was it TAC? It was Z did that, and one of them F suggested. What was that? I don't remember what game F suggested. I think I added it to the list though. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat. But thank you everyone for joining me. And I will see you all tomorrow for Outbreak. Woo! Really excited for that. So, yeah. Take care and good night.